Welcome to the Hinchy Gym in West Rutland, Vermont. Varsity girls basketball action on Munger Vision, PEGTV Channel 15. Looking at Cabot, the Huskies. They'll be taking on West Side. We'll go to the outside mic, get Joe Harrington, the athletic director, to do the PA announcing. We'll get the starting lineups, tip off, and get this thing underway.
Between the Cabot Huskies and the West Rutland Golden Horde. Starting tonight for the Huskies, number 4, Julia Gulka. Number 10, Sadie Marcotte. Number 12, Abby Nash. Number 22, Mary Cobb. And number 44, Sam Talbert. The Huskies are coached by David Hall. And now for your Golden Horde. Number 3, Meg Ricky. Number 10, Amanda Ames. Number 11, Emily Sumner. Number 12, Brooke Griswold. And number 22, Katie Lincoln. Golden Horde is coached by Carl Serrani and assisted by Terry Carlton and Samantha Gilmore.
Rutland sporting some new uniforms out there, looking pretty sharp. They had the home whites on, new home court, the new hardwood's down, the maple's down, and the urethane's on it. Cabot, the Huskies, making that line trip down. They got the dark uniforms on. I think it's dark green with light green trim. Rayfish out there will toss the ball, one of the officials. This should be a dandy of a ball game. Brooke Griswold, number 12, with the basketball. And looks man-to-man defense right now being played by Cabot. That's Lincoln that will pop open. Lincoln, of course, had a phenomenal freshman year and huge expectations over Sumner. I thought had a breakout year last year, first year on varsity ball, and I expect her to have just another super season. No shot clock in the state of Vermont. That's Ricky holding the ball up top, and yeah, she almost got the 5 count. Comes back to Ames, Amanda Ames. Came over this past Sunday. They had open gym. Coach Rain working on her with her shooting. We'll see how that progresses tonight because she's got the ability to be a good scorer. There's the drive, the shot put up. They're looking for the whistle, no call on the play. That was Lincoln that stumbled to the floor. And here comes Cabot. Link to the floor, up, and no, set on the rim, no good. Sumner, jump ball called. Nash tied her up. Gulka took the shot. And during the timeouts, I'll go through both teams' rosters. So the Cabot on the baseline with the basketball, looking to get in. They set a pick, nothing happened inside, so they pop outside. And boy, nothing but West Side players surrounded the ball. They couldn't get control of it. And Cabot, baseline, traveled, yeah. You know what happened? Gulka saw how open that was, and she just couldn't get there fast enough as everybody had overloaded one side of the court defensively, left that weak side wide open, and here comes Lincoln with the basketball. We're scoreless 1 minute into the first quarter of play to get a winner, like last time it was at the MSJ tip-off tournament, and Otter Valley boys and MSJ boys played the double overtime, and Sumner turns, fires, and follows her own shot up and goes to the floor. It's going to be out from Sumner, out of bounds. Well, we've only played a minute and a half, but one thing for sure, these two teams are going to get right after each other. Usually every year I do the Cabot West Rutland game, and it's an entertaining, close game. I know they're long distance apart, miles-wise, geographically, but it's turned into a nice little rivalry. And there's Gulka with the drive, Gulka with the dish, and they're going to get the ball up top now. And Nash up, and Nash had a block by Sumner, right back to Nash, though, and she'll recycle the offense. They'll reset the play up. We've got no score. We've had a lot of action, just no point shot. Nash steps to the hole. No. Nash, good job of pulling off. Yeah, she won't get the foul. Here comes Sumner. Sumner down the far side. Sumner gets to the baseline, got sealed off, wants to give it to the trailer on her play, which was Lincoln. She'll work between circles, launch the 3-ball, and no. Rebound will come down. Yes, Ricky will get the first regular season basket of the season for the varsity squad. Makes it 2-0 West Rutland. And Lincoln, they don't need her in foul trouble yet. Now, Coach Serrani told me they were working on the scramble defense like the University of Michigan employs, so we'll watch for that tonight. It should be quite the squad. He's got obviously not a super tall team out there, no Christy Dunches or players like that or Sarah Bowens, but he's got real good athletes. Oh, look at the hands on Lincoln. The steal out from Gulka, and she didn't get it, and she's going to pick up her second foul, I believe. We'll have to wait and see. It's going to go on Gulka, the foul. Lincoln was the foul, not the fouler. So Sumner will take the basketball out of bounds. They'll run the box formation. 2-0 West Rutland. And Brooke Griswold with the basketball comes to Lincoln. And now they've gone zone, and Sumner can hit from out there. Not that time, but she's a pretty good outside shooter, and they'll be 1 and out, and Gulka with the ball in the front court. And boy, that hit everybody. Got a foul called. It's going to be on number 10, Marcotte. So Marcotte will get the foul called on her, and that'll be the second team foul. First foul on Marcotte, and Sumner will take the ball out of bounds with Lincoln in the back court. No pressure in the back court. And now they're going to bring number 20 in, Paige Haggett. So Haggett will come in for number 44, Talbert. Again, brand new hardwood floor, new lights in the gym here at the Hinchy, and get a little makeover and looks good. Great place to come watch a basketball game. I'd like to thank the West Rutland community, the athletic department, and got a push call on the drive line, the baseline. Sumner was pushed. That's the third team foul now on Cabot. I'd like to thank everybody who lets me come over here and tape the games and put them on Channel 15 very much. Love being here. You treat me like a king, and nice place to come. And I encourage anybody with a free night to come and watch a basketball game here. Three-pointer by Lincoln. Not a bad seat in the house and good team on the floor. Long distance pass, and Sumner didn't see it, but I told the pass was coming and made sure she got her hands up, almost like face guarding if she was a defensive back in football. But 5-0 West Rutland. Here comes Lincoln down the floor. Again, Cabot looks like they're going to go. It looks like a zone. I'll have to wait till they make a drive to the hole. Sumner eludes the defender to pass to Griswold. Will get it. Hey, an assist is an assist. Doesn't matter what its intent was. They go 7-0 West Side. What you're going to see from West Rutland, it's a little different look here. And travel, yeah, nobody touched her. She just went to the floor. Yeah, it's going to be Haggett that went down. We're going to have a timeout called by Cabot. We'll take a peek. New uniforms. I didn't know that was coming. They're sharp-looking uniforms. Coach Carl Serrani at the helm. He has Kayla Pease, number 2, Meg Rickey, number 3, Tani Bristol wears 4, Sierra Pease is 5, Amanda Ames 10, Emily Sumner's 11, Brooke Griswold 12, Molly Washburn's number 13, Sarah Walczyk, number 15, and Katie Lincoln, number 22. Man, I'll tell you, he's got the type of athlete, size-wise and skill-wise and speed-wise. He's got a very, very fast team. But they're slashers and drivers, but he's got a couple players who can step out and nail the three, but he's got that type of team that wants high energy, kinetic energy. They want to force the pace. They want to turn over the basketball. They want to get the push going. And this should be a fun squad to watch all season long. So Sumner brought the ball into Lincoln. Lincoln will pull it back out and dump it down into Sumner on the backdoor cut. But they didn't get the finish yet. They got the finish now. Sumner fouls up her own missed shot, gets the basket, and gets the foul, and at the line, and 9-0 West Rutland. Sumner, I covered her JV season here when she was the point guard, and then the following season she made varsity, and she missed that shot. But physically, she grew, 5-6 inches. I mean, she grew a mile. And then she just worked and worked and worked and worked on her game. She's down at the open gym all the time shooting around, and she has turned into, to me, one of the premier players in the state of Vermont. Lincoln got bailed out by Pease after she lost the basketball, and they'll push it down inside to Sumner, and that's a tough shot. That was almost from behind the backboard, and the rebound came down to number 20. That's Haggett. And now Gulka with the basketball. Killed the dribble a little high, and that's going to cause Ames a chance to get the steal. Ames on the way to the bucket will take it in, and that was blocked. There's the follow-up and a foul. Got a push from behind, going to be called on, I believe, Cobb, number 22. We'll get Johnny here and get the call. Push from behind, yep. That's the 5th team foul with 4:11 to go in the first quarter of play on Cabot. And that's going to bring Nash out. And Nash will take a breather, and Talbert in the ball game, number 44. Now, she started the ball game, played a couple minutes, and then they took her out for a rest. And Griswold. This got to be a whole new world for Griswold. She came out of that real slow, grinded out, kind of pointless offense from Mill River last year. She's into a type of offense I think is going to really fit her well. The 1 or 2 times that Mill River got the tempo up last year, she really shined. Up ahead to Lincoln, to the bucket. No, Lincoln, foul. Yeah, Lincoln's going to pick up her second. Yeah, good call by Ray Fish. Much as I enjoy watching Katie Lincoln play, she gets a little over-aggressive. 2-2, there you go, yeah, and she got the foul. And there's nothing wrong with being over-aggressive. I just meant she's hungry for the ball, wants the ball. And she'll sit down with 2 fouls with 3:48 to go, so not quite the halfway point. That's a good move by Coach Serrani. He's got 9-0 lead. She doesn't need 3 fouls in the first quarter, and he brings in Sierra Pease. Now, Pease is a good ball handler, about the same size as Lincoln, and plays tenacious defense. No, it rimmed out on her. Look at Sumner. Now, see, Sumner not only can get you the ball, rebound, I mean, but she bombed it there, yeah. And I've seen, I did a JV game before this game, obviously. There are a lot of high dribbles in that. It could be just the tautness and the newness and the soundness of the new floor, and it's getting some hard spots that they're not used to. The ball comes up like that. So that's big. Lincoln on the bench with 2 fouls, and that should be white basketball, yeah. They were looking to go down to number 10 Marcotte, and the ball went off her foot out of bounds. And like I started to say, Sumner can get you the rebound, but then she can bring it down the floor just like a point forward, like what Larry Bird used to do. Griswold to Pease, and Pease will put it on the floor, ball fake, get inside the free throw line and get it. Kayla Pease with a big time move. 11-0 West Rutland. Well, they go down inside. Talbert wanted that one pass again. She wanted to hit to Richardson. And West Rutland with that defense. Look at Sumner inside. No, you're trying to use the glass, and just didn't happen, and we're going to follow Sumner. Yeah, she had a pretty good hold on her. And Emily, I believe that's her first foul. Yeah, and that's going to be the first foul on Sumner, the 4th on the team, and 11-0. And Nash coming back in for Cabot to replace Talbert. Then you see Cobb just waits. Cobb will get the basketball, and she'll get into Gulka. Gulka quickly into the front court. Had a nice job of breaking the press. We're going to have a foul called. And take your choice. Pease was there, and Pease was there. So Sierra Pease. And Kayla Pease both there, and it was on Kayla, number 2. Oh, Nash split the defense. Left-handed little jump hook. Didn't go. Pretty move. Just didn't happen. And Sumner ended up with the ball. I believe it was heading for Sierra Pease, but Sumner will get it, and she wanted to drive. That was taken away from her. Good moving of the feet defensively right there by Nash. Kayla Pease, who just hit the last basket for West Rutland, will put it on the floor, weave inside, draw the defense to her, give it back to Ames. She'll catch and fire, and that'll be front rimmed. Long rebound. Sumner will easily get there. Looks at the floor, realizes she had another 1.5 to go. Gets it to Ames on the cut, and what a smart play by Ames and Sumner. I tell you, Sumner's field vision out there, court vision, is just phenomenal. She had 2 people on her, and then Ames wisely cut to the hole because mathematically somebody had to be open, and Sumner knew it. She is all right to watch, I'll tell you that. Out of bounds shot, good call. Gulka had the ball, had possession, had her foot on the inline, and Ray Fish right there making the call. Molly Washburn coming in for West Rutland, number 13. She'll replace Amanda Ames. Like I said, I came over to the open gym, talked to the coach, and he was working with Ames on her shot, and tell you what, she's a good one. Washburn catches, fires, no good. That's going to be Kayla Pease with the rebound. She'll get it off to Sierra Pease, and she passed up the shot of her Gulka, and 3-second call, yeah. I hate to say it, I think it was on Sumner, the 3-second call. 13-0 West Rutland, minute 50 to go in the first quarter of play. And I don't think that was tipped, nope. It was just thrown out of bounds on an unforced turnover. It'll become West Rutland ball. Marcotte will come into the ball game, and she will replace number 23 for Cabot out there, Richardson. Brooke Griswold now will run the point for the West Side squad. Yeah, not those bright yellow uniforms. They got nice looking white ones out there. And oh, that could be not a turnover. Okay, look at Pease with the quick hands. Now she needs somebody to come back to the basketball and foul on Pease. Yeah. First of all, Marcotte did a good job of getting the steal, and then she drew the foul, and that's going to be, well, each team bringing up the fouls here, and it's aggressive play in the first quarter. 13-0 West Rutland, 2 fouls on Pease, and 5 team fouls apiece on both sides. Marcotte wanted the baseline, went off from the foot of Griswold out of bounds. She's looking to go to Sully, and Sarah Walczyk will come to the ball game, number 15. She will replace Kayla Pease. So Sarah Walczyk, 15 in the basketball game now for West Rutland. And you're going to bring Tawny Bristol in number 4 to replace Brooke Griswold for West Rutland. So a couple switches there for Coach Carl Serrani. Again, you're watching West Rutland basketball on Munger Vision on PEGTV Channel 15. The website is PEGTV.com. Schedule information can be found on it. And Saturdays at 4 o'clock start games of the week. Tom Leipold, the program director, loads up the server and just starts playing whatever the sports is. There, you know, there's more people out there doing it than me. He just takes everybody's game and puts it in and starts playing it. 13-0 with 65 seconds to go in the first quarter. West Rutland. Sumner on the baseline. Looking. They'll come up to Washburn. 3-point shot by Washburn. Front rim's at long. Rebound controlled. Marcotte. Oh, nice give to Marcotte. They want to give the ball back. One pass too many. Ball will stay with Cabot, though. And Ray Fish will have Cobb set the ball just a tad bit off center to the left side of the backboard. And I don't know. Yeah, she touched it last. I wasn't sure who had touched it last, but it'll be off from Selly out of bounds. And this will leave 59 seconds to go. Talbert will come in. I'm talking first quarter action. And number 20 coming in also is Haggett. I think it's Haggett, actually. Apologize for that. So Washburn and Sumner in the back court. Bristol and Sierra Pease and Sarah Walczyk out there for West Rutland. Sumner, yeah, little too tall. Right idea. She wanted Walczyk to kick out, and the pass delivered just a little bit outside and high, and that'll be a turnover. And there's the press in the back court by West Rutland, and Selly will break the timeline working against Bristol, and Selly will get it all the way down to the elbow and give the ball back, and they'll just swing it around. And this is from the free throw line. Gulka, no. Boy, she had a good look. That was probably the best play they've executed offensively here in this first quarter. 35 seconds on the game clock, and you can see Sumner back her way in, get to the open spot, turn fire off the back of the rim, no good, and the rebound will come down out to Gulka now. She'll get the long pass up ahead to Selly. Selly, nowhere to go because of that good defense, and swish! She'll get a two-pointer. Cobb will get the first points of the ball game for Cabot. That came with 15 seconds to play in the first quarter. 13-2 West Rutland. Sumner, nobody covered her, and she will not get the bounce, and we got a foul. Sierra Pease got caught with the push and got called for the foul. That is a 16 foul on West Rutland, and Marcotte coming back in, and she will replace Gulka for Cabot. Down 13-2 with 4 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. But you can see Selly 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's going to be the first quarter. Sumner and West Rutland having a dandy of a first quarter. 13-2 will be the lead as we head into the second quarter of play on Munger Vision. Ray Fish is saying hi to everybody right there. We get set to go, and it's going to be Sierra Pease taking the ball out of bounds. West Rutland will have the opening possession. Lincoln back in here with those 2 personal fouls. Lincoln will match up against Selly, and that's going to be a tough matchup for Selly. She'll come back to Washburn. She'll wheel to the inside and then just lost the handle on the basketball. And here comes Gulka on the drive. Gulka all the way up. Gulka can't get the finish. Rebound will come down to Lincoln. Boy, I mean, she just plays every position well. From offense to defense to the boards to the point guard to the shooting guard. She can go up and get the rebound, and that's going to be swish from the outside. Sierra Pease lighting it up. It was 15-2 now, West Rutland. A little pressure in the back court. And Gulka and company able to break it. Then they got up front and had it knocked away from behind by Lincoln to Pease. Pease below the free throw line, carried the basketball. Yep. Well, you know what she did right at that moment? She was undecided whether to dish or go, and that's what caused the carry. Too much Lincoln. Cobb will get it into Lincoln. Oh, no, she won't. She'll get it into Gulka. Lincoln there defensively. That shot away, and a little strong, and the rebound will be grabbed. Oh, Ricky. Strong rebound by Ricky. Then Washburn told to push the ball down the floor. 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. Oh, nice catch. Can't get the finish. Got Walczyk with the good hands, made the catch. And so 2-0 will be Haggett. And I believe that's going to be her first personal. No, it's not. It's her second personal. Each team with 16 fouls, and so that means the next foul either team commits will be the bonus situation, and Walczyk kind of rushed that one. That'll be off the front of the rim. And Nash, number 12, coming back in for Cabot, along with number 23, Richardson. Those are switches for the Huskies in the dark uniforms, West Rutland, and the white uniforms are at the Hinchy Gym in West Rutland, Vermont, and that's going to be good. The Walls will make it 16-2 West Rutland. And Sully will backpedal and get into a double team, and she might travel. Yeah, it would have been a backcourt anyways because she threw the ball back to Gulko, who hadn't crossed the timeline yet. So anyway, look at that one. It was going to become a turnover. Lincoln behind the back, kind of. Went back and got the basketball. She'll go down in that low post, and why not? She thought about it twice, took the shot, and here, yeah, they put the brakes on, and they want to get the ball back to Gulka, to Sully, and they were looking for Nash, and she kept it alive to Gulka. Wasn't the way they drew it up, but it worked. Shot, got it. Cobb with the bucket, Mary Cobb with the basket. And Washburn having to see, she could get her hair duded up there before it's time, yep. I don't have that problem before the game anymore with my hair. And Lincoln dished it off and it was slapped away. She's looking for Ricky on a baseline. And nice sliding over and knocking the ball out of bounds. Sully's going to come out for Cabot. They're going to bring number 10 Marcotte. And all that's going on with 6 minutes, 9 seconds to go before halftime. Yeah, Lincoln's got too much time to set herself, and usually that's money in the bank. Walls got a block from behind. And here comes a quick push by Cobb. Cobb gets at the elbow and swings it across to Gulka. 16-4, and all you got to do is get a couple passes here before halftime. Well, that bounced off everybody. Cobb had it, lost it. Richardson came up short with it, and it's going to be saved, but in bounds. The Walls will go throw it over to Washburn, and she'll get it to Lincoln. And boy, that was chaotic, that whole sequence, but West Rutland will have the basketball, and they've got that 12-point lead. And it's been a while since they've really had a run here. They started off with a blitz, and Peace thought about it quite a while and faked it out, and she'll come back in out of Washburn, and she'll go down to Ricky. Ricky, a lot of ball fakes with the drive, and can't get the finish on a nice drive to the hole, and we got a foul called. Ray Fish is going to send somebody to the line for the 1-1. Should be the 1-1, Ray. Yeah, it is, okay. I just don't know who's shooting it. And for West Rutland, they're going to bring back in Ames 10, Sumner 11, Griswold 12. And Nash is the young lady who's going to go to the line, number 12, Abby Nash. So after we sort it all out, it ends up being a 1-on-1 situation. And that foul was on Ricky, her first personal foul. And that's a little strong. And boy, Ames came out of the pack with it. Ames set, Ames into the front court, gets it off to Lincoln. She wanted to go, oh, that would have been awesome. Then she didn't hit the rim. She caught her own. Yeah, should have been a travel, so I thought, but it was like a pass to herself. You can't do that. That's going to be Griswold off the mark and ball on the floor, and it's going to be picked up by Cobb, and she'll come back to Gulka. 5 minutes even to go in the half, and Marcotte to Richardson to the hole. No, but they had a good open look and just didn't can it. Griswold, they wanted to push the ball. So go down to Lincoln in the corner, again left alone. Lincoln, little long. Sumner might have touched it. Off of Emily out of bounds, and it'll be Cabot basketball. I'll tell you, Cabot's had the door pushed open for him here to get back into the ball game. They just got to take advantage of it. They've been stuck on 4 for a while. And a couple, well, actually 2 or 3 trips down the floor, no points by West Rutland. And Cabot's, if you're going to get back in, right there, it's going to kill her. You got to respond, but you also got to not turn the ball over. So Lincoln with a long pass will get it to Ames. This is what they practice on, and that time it didn't work. Rebound, Ricky might have been partially blocked. Ames, Ricky, oh, they're just relentless on the boards. They're not a tall team, but they're an aggressive team going to the ball. You don't see a West Rutland player taking a shot and backpedaling after it. They're all attacking the ball. And one thing they were working on with Ames on that jump shot right there in practice, or in the open gym, was she had a tendency to jump forward on her shot. Coach Serrani surrounded her with chairs so she couldn't do that. And right there, she can kind of jump forward. Looking to salvage this one, and will she get the bounce? No. Griswold couldn't control it, tried to slap it out. Richardson got it, went to Cobb, now to Gulka. This is Cabot with the basketball. Like I said, with 4:19 to go, a couple buckets here, and they can be feeling a little bit better about going into halftime because they got really ran over early, and Lincoln overshot it. Ames kept it alive. Ames has it. I tell you, Amanda Ames playing like a 6-footer right there. Sets, fires, and no. Rebound will come down right to Gulka. She'll bring it up herself. She is the point guard. And we're just gone under 3:57 to go. Marcotte to Gulka to the bucket. No, had a great open look and just didn't can it. Here comes Sumner. The long pass up ahead to Lincoln. She'll catch, travel. Yeah. She was dancing. It's been a very untypical Lincoln performance here in this first half of play. She sometimes you can be too juiced, too wound up for a game, and you kind of got to level yourself off, and then you kind of everything falls into place for you as the game progresses. 16-4, West Rutland with a lead over Cabot. There's pressure at the point. There's the penetration. Nash up. Nash has it. Nice job by Nash. Now last year Nash had a big game for Cabot down here at West Rutland, and see if she can get on track here offensively. Cuts the lead to 10 at 16-6. Griswold showed the ball, penetrates, goes all the way in, goes to the underhand shot and missed it. Did everything right but make the basket. Nash with the catch, the drive. Oh, why didn't it go in? That's something that they need scientists to figure out. That should have happened for her. And Ames with good communication from the bench got their footsteps behind her, and Sumner will turn, and no. Boy, West Rutland experiencing some cold shooting right now. Lincoln just out of nowhere. Lincoln with yet another steal, and up, and no, that almost happened though. And this will finally be controlled by Marcotte. She'll go to Gulka. I think there is such a thing as you want to up-tempo it, and you want to push it, speed-wise. But I think you can play too fast, and I think that's what's happening right now offensively for West Rutland. They want to bring it down just a notch, not a lot, just a little bit. And Lincoln lost it to Marcotte, who came all the way back, like back checking in hockey, and ended up sticking with it and getting the basketball. 2:20 to go. And boy, they can go down below double digits here, and Gulka will miss it. Rebound will come down, and Sumner's going to take the bump. Yeah, they had to call that one. It's going to be the 1-1 now for Sumner at the line. Yeah, Emily, she's got to go back on the court. There she goes. And Lincoln will come out, and this is a good move by Coach Serrani because she's got the 2 fouls, and there's only 2:12 to go in the quarter. And they wanted to pick up a 3rd foul late here in the half. So Sumner at the line. Tawny Bristol in the ball game, number 4, along with Kayla Pease, number 2 for West Rutland. And again, Westside has been stuck on 16 for a while, and Sumner can't get the bounce. Pease kept it alive, but go out of bounds. It'll be Cabot basketball. Now, again, considering they only have 6 points, if they get a bucket here, they can go into halftime down less than 10. That would be quite an accomplishment for Cabot, and I'd give them a lot of positives to build on. Griswold at the top defensively, and Ames might have created the turnover. She did. Amanda Ames got out there and created that turnover, and it'll be Ames and Sumner in the backcourt now. Number 10 is Amanda Ames. There's Emily Sumner, number 11. I think all West Rutland really's got to do at halftime is just kind of get a structure offensively. They're kind of playing without a structure. That's a good idea. Get the ball down to Sumner. She'll just turn it over, shoot the bucket, and his last touch by Celia Cabot goes out of bounds, and it'll be taken out of bounds by Sumner. Griswold was there, and they're going to put her back into the play, and all this going on with 1:48 to go in the half. Now Ames open, passed up the shot. Defense actually forced her not to shoot. Griswold penetrates. Griswold front rim to nice drive, didn't get the finish, and that's going to be Cobb with the basketball, 22, and she'll give it off to Gulka. Again, they've had opportunities. The door's been left open for them to get back in the ballgame. They have yet to take advantage of it, though. When the door opens, you got to enter the room, and they haven't done that yet. Selly catches, fires, got it. 8-point game, 16-8. Nice backdoor cut on the weak side by Selly. And with 1:16 to go, Griswold, a little head fake, will give the ball back. And Kayla Pease, who's got a bucket tonight in the basketball game, she doesn't get the 5 count. She gives it to Bristol. Bristol came all the way diagonally across court to get open, and she wants to penetrate against Cobb. And boy, she got into the baseline. Her pass back mishandled, and it was a tough one to handle. And here comes Selly. I mean, Cabot, let's look at this. They've held West Rutland to just 16 points, even though they haven't scored a ton. Gulka gave up the shot. This is Cobb for a 3-ball, no good. And the long rebound will come off to the side, chase down, controlled by Ames. So Amanda Ames quickly into the middle of the court, over the logo, between circles, and there's the baseline pass. Oh, great catch by Sumner trying to dish it out to Griswold. Goes off from Brooke Griswold's hands, out of bounds. So with 35 seconds to go, Cabot will have possession of the basketball in the second quarter play. I'm talking here, and it's just an 8-point game. She's going to try it, and she'll get the bounce. 2-pointer for Haggett. And just like that, they're down just 6. 16-10, they've weathered the storm. And I think West Rutland's gone too fast on offense. Not that my opinion matters. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Ames catches, fires, ball loose. Sumner steps toward the hole, puts it up off the glass. No good. Ames got it with 3 seconds to go. Oh, relentless work on the boards. And West Rutland will have an 18-10 at the half with the lead over Cabot on Munger Vision from the Hinchy Gym in West Rutland. Mary Cobb will take the ball out of bounds. As you can see, Cabot will have the first possession of the second half of play. They're down just 8 points, 18-10. Amanda Ames getting that late bucket to push the lead back to 8. It had been as high as, I want to say 16, I think it was 14. And nice job. That's Ricky that went around, knocked the ball away, then went diving after it, and I'm not sure. See what the call is from Johnny here. So Ricky got the foul count, okay. So that'll be the first foul in the second half, and it'll be Cabot basketball. Now bringing in Nash. I think Nash is really the key here. If she can get heated up like that, she's going to present a matchup problem and makes it 18-12. Lincoln playing with those 2 fouls. Pretty good shape, actually. 2 fouls to start the third quarter. Lincoln all the way down the lane and in. Katie Lincoln. I like this move. Put a little pressure on in the backcourt. Try to create some havoc and see if we can get some turnovers. And just make them work hard defensively. Bring the ball up. Cobb will break the timeline and swing the ball back over to Gulka. Gulka now being picked up by Lincoln. They get the pass down on that side to Marcotte. Marcotte will come back up to Gulka. Nash being guarded by Sumner. Lincoln got her in there from nowhere. Stole the basketball going coast to coast. And 4 points here. First 4 points in the second half for West Rutland. All scored by Katie Lincoln. 22-12. The lead has jumped to 10 now. And nice grab by Gulka, and she could reestablish her dribble, and that's just having her head in the ballgame. And the paint opened up on the baseline, actually, and she took it up and in. And all of a sudden, they've scored almost as many points now, both teams, as they did in the first half. Katie Lincoln up, and she again just exploded past the defense. She got taken off on a little more of an angle that time, and it didn't put enough English on the basketball. And Ray Fish holding play up there, makes sure everybody's all squared. Oh, what is the uniform thing? I wanted to tuck her shirt in. Yeah. I guess that's an okay rule. It kind of slows down the game, stalls the game. And they're calling a foul on Ricky, and she just picked up her 3rd foul. I know you should look good and have your uniform tucked in, but if it comes untucked during the point of action, it's not like you go out there like you're playing street ball, stuff like that, and you just got your shirt out from the get-go. If they're all tucked in and it just comes untucked, I think at the next available point of the game, a natural stop like a free throw or ball out of bounds, yeah. But I've seen many games, and I love Ray Fish, but I've seen many games by other officials where they'll, right in the middle of a break, they'll just stop the game and have him tuck in his shirt, and I get it and I don't get it. And it's a ball game. It's 22-16 now as that last bucket by Cabot came down on the inside. Ames to Ricky. They keep her in the ball game with the 3 fouls, and Lincoln going to get it. Way too much time. Somebody's got to get on the perimeter because you can't let Katie Lincoln set up and shoot like that. That was a 3-pointer. Then she stole the basketball. She just hung around, stole the ball, and there's the pass to Ames. She'll come off the baseline, and that's going to be followed up by Cobb. Double dribble. Yeah, Griswold had the right idea, but she double dribbled, and that will give the basketball back over on the turnover now with 5:42 to go in the third quarter play. It's 25-16. Now Ricky will come out, and Kayla Pease will come in. Kayla Pease wears number 2. West Rutland in those new white uniforms, and Cabot in the dark uniforms. And Cabot got Marcotte below the free throw line. That's a great decision. She just didn't make the basket, and Griswold had it. She never lost the dribble. She went to a squat position and kept the dribble alive. Then she heaves the ball over to Sumner, and here comes Emily Sumner to the front court to Lincoln. They came out to contest her. She dumped the ball down to Ames. She'll give it back to Pease. And Pease will get caught up there and a jump ball, and it's going to stay down and in with West Rutland. Varsity basketball action on Munger Vision. We're at the Hinchy Gym in West Rutland, Vermont. You're watching the Golden Horde on their new floor with their new uniforms, with the new lights. And That one didn't quite drop. Ball tipped back outside. Sumner got a hand on it, and oh, there's a floor burn on that. They're going to have a foul called. I believe it's going to be on Emily. Yeah, that was just great hustle. Foul or no foul, that was good hustle. Like I said, she'll have quite a floor burn there on, I think, the thigh knee area. That's what I heard rubbing across that hardwood. They'll get it to Nash. Nash with a matchup against Sumner, and oh, nice help by Griswold. Came down below, and Griswold still in the mix of it, and Griswold will get the steal and get it to Sumner. Nice play by Brooke Griswold. Up, fading away, and the follow-up by Ames, too hard off the glass. Pease kept it alive. Sumner will pick it up, and West Rutland just relentless on their attack out there. You gotta love watching that kind of hustle. And boy, a couple people, Sumner just getting up, and she stayed where she felt. She would have had it. Talbert got the rebound, gave it to Gulka, killed the dribble, goes to Nash. Nash waits for Talbert to, or I'm sorry, for Gulka to clear the timeline, and Cobb, no, rimmed out on her. Comes down, Sumner, outlets, Lincoln all by herself. You know, I've never understood, I know it's only her second year varsity ball, but they got to know her. It's 27-16, lead's gone to 11, timeout by Cabot. I've never understood how she can just get behind the defense and release, why they don't put a shadow on her. Even if they're playing a zone, but it works a lot, and it works awful good for her, and it was good there. And we'll go through the full timeout taken, so we'll go through and do the roster now again for Carl Serene, the head coach at West Rutland. As we look down and you see Kayla Pease, number 2, Meg Ricky, number 3, Tani Bristol wearing number 4-5 is Sierra Pease. Amanda Ames is 10, Emily Sumner 11, Brooke Griswold 12, Molly Washburn 13, Sarah Walczyk 15, and Katie Lincoln number 22. And you see the difference in the energy on the floor. Remember when Lincoln sat down in that first quarter with the 2 personal fouls, they kind of got stuck on 12 points, ended up with 18 for the half. She's come in here and played basically all 4 minutes of this third quarter, and they put 11 points on the board already. So it is big when she gets into foul trouble and she has to sit down. It changes the dynamics. Let's try that again. Changes the dynamics of the offense out there. Plus, when she's out there, it pushes Sumner to the correct position, pushes Ames to the correct position, puts Griswold in the correct position, and everything just like building a house. You have the walls, foundation up, then the walls go on top of it, then they can support the roof, and everything has to be in place, and that's just how it is building a team. How is that for a line of BS, huh? The JV game was won rather handily by West Rutland, and oh, I don't know how she stayed in bounds, but she did. Cobb in a double team looking for Gulka, grabs it. Gulka can dribble. There she goes. She hadn't lost her dribble yet. 27-16, Westside by 11. They've had a larger lead than that, but a nice second quarter by Cabot. And then it's a good travel there. Marcotte traveled. Yeah, I'd say the second quarter they were able to close to 6 points. Ended up being down just 8 at the half, and now they're down 11. And Sully will come in. She's at the scorer's table for Cabot, and this is Lincoln, no pressure in the back court, and she'll cross and go to the left elbow, and that's where they're going to step out with Gulka and pick her up defensively. Griswold will hand the ball back to Ames. 3-point shot. No. Rebound on the floor, and it'll be picked up by Marcotte. She'll dribble toward the baseline, create a little space, get the pass off. Now Gulka will come up, and Katie Lincoln will pick her up. I don't know how that pass got there. Went through 2 very good defenders. Griswold with yet another steal, and we might even have a foul on Marcotte. Marcotte will get the foul on Griswold right there. Just extremely quick player. He'll be side out, and Sumner will take the ball out of bounds, and we're going to have Sully and Richardson come in the ball game for Cabot. Yeah, so Cabot got off to a good start here in the third quarter, but it just lasted too briefly, and now West Rutland able to get their game going here, and Lincoln all slashes to the hole, draws the foul. The slightest opening, and she's so fast, she just blows through it. And that will put Lincoln at the line, shooting 2. That was on Haggett. That was her third personal foul, and that's 2 as a team on Cabot, and that shot's going to be good. 28-16. We're in the third quarter of action, and again, the website for Channel 15 is www.pegtv.com. And that's good also. I'll tell you, they're going to let Nash come in, and as an outsider observing the game and having seen Nash play before, she needs a lot more touches. They got to get her the ball a lot more, which means she's got to stay in the ball game a lot longer. Boy, I tell you, oh, Sully will crash to the floor, be okay, and that shot won't drop, and it's going to be off from the hands of Sierra Pease. Sierra Pease, number 5 in the ball game for West Rutland. Now Molly Washburn coming in, number 13. She'll replace Amanda Ames. Ames doing a good job for Coach Serrani. Yeah, now Sully will get the ball. A lot easier trip this time for Sully. And she was bounced right up off the floor after she got pounded there, and that's always impressive. So in a 13-point deficit. Oh, what a great play by Lincoln. We got me here and got it, and goes to the left hand, gets the lip. Katie Lincoln having a monster third quarter. I believe me, she didn't like sitting all that time in the first quarter. She comes to play. If you played 6 quarters, she'd play. Oh, Cobb with a quick stop will get the ball to Nash. Nash now, yeah, Nash against Pease. That pass will get to Cobb. It just took a longer route to get there than they anticipated, and that's Washburn moving her feet defensively. Nice job by Molly Washburn, and boy, Sumner all over that. And Washburn will get the steal. And West Rutland's Molly Washburn will go back to Katie Lincoln. 2:32 to go in this third quarter. 31-16 West Rutland. Kayla Pease with the catch and the finish. Boy, they left her alone on the baseline. They kind of got preoccupied watching Lincoln. And she's got great court vision, Lincoln does, and she was able to see the opening and get the pass there. Cobb, 22, brought the ball down. She was able to get it to Haggett. Offensive foul, Haggett, yeah. That's going to be the 3rd team foul, and that's a good call by Ray Fish. Yeah, and they're going to allow Gulka to come in now, and I'm going to assume Gulka will go back to the point now, number 4 for Cabot. 33-16, been a big third quarter for West Rutland. And that goes out from Pease to Pease. Kayla Pease, number 2, Sierra Pease, number 5. There's Sumner. Wants the baseline against Nash, and who touched it last? Going to stay down this end of the floor. Be Sumner in the corner of the Hinchy Gym taking the ball out of bounds. A new looking Hinchy Gym. Brand new lights, really nice and bright in here. Brand new hardwood floor, fresh urethane, nice light colored maple on the floor. Well, Lincoln took the hook, and boy, I think she was anticipating a whistle, and I don't know how it wasn't a blocking foul either, but she missed a shot, and in the event, Gulka would bring it down. Lincoln got a piece of it, couldn't control the basketball, and Gulka all the way in got fouled. I'm waiting. I think it's Washburn, but I'll wait for Johnny to make the call here. Yeah, it's going to be on Washburn, and we're going to have Sarah Walczyk, number 15, and Tawny Bristol, number 4, coming to the ball game. Sumner's coming out, and one more person's got to come out. No, Lincoln will be. See, I told you she never wants to come out of the game. She wants to play all 6 quarters or 6. If they could play all night, she would. Oh, nice move by Nash. Nice move, didn't get the finish. So Walczyk, jump ball. Oh, Gulka got in there. Jump ball, staying down this end of the floor. That'll be Cobb taking the ball out of bounds. Washburn will be on the ball, inbounds pass defensively. And, oh, yeah, they were looking to get it to Richardson, and the pass had a lot of zip on it. She just, with her momentum coming forward to come to the pass and the heat on the ball, it's just a hard one to make a catch on, and then went out of bounds off from her. 1:20 to go in this third quarter of play, and it's West Rutland has outscored Cabot by 9 points in this quarter. They led by 8, they lead by 17 now, and Pease to the bucket. Kayla Pease to the basket. And she'll slice and slash like that to the hole, and makes it 35-16 West Rutland. Nash playing out of the post position up high. They run that weave up top, and there they go down inside to Selly off the glass. No good. Rebound Walczyk, and she's looking for the outlet, and she'll get it to Bristol. Bristol with a quick push. 52 seconds to go. She'll get to the timeline and slow down, and that lob will come over, and Sierra Pease will swing the ball over to Kayla Pease, and it's a little bit further out than what Kayla likes to play. She likes to go down inside and rough it up and play inside the paint. Molly Washburn wants some help, needs some help, comes on inside to Sierra Pease. Pease trying to go to Walczyk, and travel called. Yeah, they just took away the passing, and Richardson took a pop to the nose, and she's tough. She's from Cabot. She's tough. Not she's asking to come out. Oh, an elbow to the nose. That hurts. No, they didn't let the sub come in. Nope. That was pretty messed up non-switch there. Talbert trying to play with her back to the basket, turns, fires, and overshot, offensive rebound. Richardson, jump hook, no good. Rebound controlled by Richardson. One more time, yes. A lot of offensive rebounds usually finally will result in points, and they'll get it down to 35 to 18. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and Pease will put it up at the buzzer and not happen. Nope. West Rutland finding their offense in the third quarter, push the lead to 17, 35 to 18 over Cabot. And it'll be West Rutland basketball start this fourth quarter play. And I tell you, it's one of those deals where if Cabot's going to get it going here and make a comeback, they need to make a statement within the first 2 or 3 minutes here of this fourth quarter play. And Sierra Pease will get it to Molly Washburn. She'll spin, go to the hole, have it partially blocked, still got the shot up. Kayla Pease fading away, no good. Fought for the rebound. Washburn will get it, and she wanted to go back down in the low post, but the post player turns. Selly stays in bounds and's got the steal. Nice job of walking a tightrope by Selly and then taken away. No, Tawny Bristol almost had to steal, but then dribble it on the sideline, goes out of bounds. It'll be Cabot basketball. Watching varsity basketball action on Channel 15 Sports. The catch and the shot off the mark, and Walczyk will get the rebound and show out to Bristol. Bristol quickly into the front court, got to the elbow, and then curled back when defense shut her down from penetrating any deeper. There's Walczyk from the free throw line to the bucket. No, front rimmed it. Had a good open look, just left it soft and short. And then Pease knocked the ball away. Kayla Pease did, made the steal. And Kayla Pease will get to swing the ball over to Sierra Pease. I don't think they're sisters, but I'm not sure. And her shot off the mark will go out of bounds, and we'll have Cobb take the basketball out of bounds on the baseline. And they're going to bring actually Cobb out of the game. Marcotte will come in number 10, and Marcotte will take the ball out of bounds. Gulk will be in the back court with her, and they'll face no pressure this time from West Rutland. 6:57 to go in the basketball game. West Rutland looking for a home opener and a season opener all in one package on a new floor with the new uniforms, and there's an unforced turnover. And Sierra Pease and Tawny Bristol remain the backcourt combination for Coach Carl Serrani. See the Black River coach here, scouting them out. Black River going to be an awful tough team for everybody to play this year. And that went off from Bristol, and she saved it and goes to Washburn. Washburn drives in and had it picked. She had the right idea, and then the foul will be called. I believe Kayla Pease will pick it up as they fouled Haggett. Yeah, Pease picks it up, and it's non-shooting foul. That's going to be the third foul on Pease. And right now, team fouls stand at 5 for West Rutland, 3 for Cabot. Boingulka, why not? You're open, take the shot. Nice rebound. Sierra Pease with the quick leaps, got it. Sierra Pease into the paint, the give, and Kayla Pease. Nice defense by Gulke to get over and took away what looked to be an easy layup and just shut it down. And they came out of that break with no points. 35-18 remains the score, and Gulke gets it to Selly. She'll set fire, and Selly got it. They left her alone on the wing, and she just stepped up and took the shot. 35-20. 6 minutes to go. 2 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Again, Washburn will start things off from the free throw line, and nothing wrong with taking a shot. Really, she missed, but there's nothing wrong with it. And Pease will get the bucket. Kayla Pease had it sit on the rim and tease her, but it did drop. Nice catch, and no, front rimmed it. Rebound, Washburn fighting for it. Washburn has it. Washburn kept it alive. Well, have to go down and pick it up again, and oh, she took a hammer job. Yeah, accidentally, but still a foul. I think she fouled out. Yeah, and Haggett has 5 fouls, and she'll be out of the ball game. And I'll bring Cobb back in, number 22. And for West Rutland, the original starting 5 coming back in. It'll be Sumner, 11, 22 is Lincoln, 10 is Ames, 3 is Ricky, 12 is Griswold. 17-point lead, 37-20. West Rutland with the ball and that lead. Lincoln looking for somebody to move offensively right now, and Sumner bounced out. Baseline taken away by Selly. Sumner wants to give the not sure if the pass was intended for Ricky, but she took it, and here comes Griswold and lost it off her hip, and Cobb might have double dribbled. She did. Cobb with the steal, then double dribbles, turns the basketball over, and yeah, they're going to take it out right in front of the West Rutland bench. Actually, right in front of Coach Sherani right there. I'm trying to see if it's a man. I think it is. Yeah, it's a man-to-man defense being played right now by Cabot. Oh, Griswold reversed. Nice job. Lincoln found her. Griswold, very smart. Reversed, used the basket for his shield so the ball wouldn't get blocked, and put enough English on to spin it up and in, and makes it 39-20 now, West Rutland. Lincoln got a piece of it. This ball still gets to Selly. She wants to dump it off to Nash. Nash with that left-handed spinner, no good. Ball bounces around. Nash with it at the free throw line. The Selly feeling it? No. That's where she hit from before. That time she was just a little bit strong with the shot. Griswold catches, couldn't save it. Right idea. They're getting out and running hard down the floor, but I think the pass, even if she caught it, I think she would have been too far out of position behind the backboard to make the layup. So we're nearing the midway point of the fourth quarter. We're at 4:20 to go. West Rutland's defense coming in, man, making a lot of turnovers happen here in this second half. Oh, nice catch. She tried her best to become a ballerina and tiptoe down there, but she did hit the inline and goes out of bounds. And again, these are the opportunities that you got to capitalize on when you're down by a bunch. Galka, and that's going to be out from Griswold, out of bounds. Pass intended for Marcotte, and it'll be Marcotte. They'll say right there on the sideline, bring the ball out of bounds. And see Lincoln, well, she's intense. Whether they're up 20 or down 20, she's intense. Marcotte, baseline. Marcotte left it shy. Ball on the floor. Battle for it on the floor. And everybody rolling around. Ames ties it up, and it's going to be Cobb and Ames, and it'll be out of bounds to Cobb and Cabot. Ames on the ball, kind of cheating to where she thought the pass was coming, and Galka came around and got the pass and elected just to go back inside and receive the back, and oh, she went up over Ricky. They kept the ball alive enough to save it, and I don't know how they did it. They've got possession still, and Nash got the ball, got the foul, got the basket, got everything. That's going to be Sumner. Yep. So Sumner will pick up the foul. That'll make it 39-22, and that's going to be the third on Emily. Personal foul, 6 on the team. So the next foul they commit as a team will be at least the 1-and-1 for Cabot. And this is Nash at the line. And tried to use the Galka up and got it. Turns into a 4-point trip down the floor. And here you go, 39-24. Lead down to 15. Lincoln, the Griswold, beautiful. Oh, that was just beautiful. Patience, that was patience. That wasn't playing offense too fast. They waited for the screen to open for Griswold to run the baseline. Lincoln went left and came right and made a beautiful pass. That's going to be a rebound by Ricky, and she'll get it off to Sumner. 41-24 West Rutland. Sumner says, well, why not? You let me come all the way in, and she couldn't capitalize on it. Griswold will get there to the inline, make the save, and now they left her alone for a second, and they reacted quickly. They'll go downside to Sumner, catches fire, spins it, no good. Rebound will be controlled by Nash. She'll find Galka. All the way down to Selly, open, and Selly will spin it around and in. Nice push down the floor by Cabot. 41-26, lead down to 15. And it's going to be Cobb. Well, she is in trouble. Yep, jump ball. Ames tied her up. Lincoln was on her other side, and it's going to stay down this end of the floor. And now they're going to bring in Pease, Washburn, Walczyk, and Bristol. So a whole new 5-for-5 change here by Coach Sherani with 2:26 to go in the basketball game. Again, they had a problem getting Lincoln out. She just loves the game. Pease to Washburn. Washburn being guarded by Marcotte, and they're going to have the shot put up, no good. And Cabot with a break has Selly all the way down the floor and couldn't solve it. Once she lost control of it, she kind of panicked a little bit because she heard footsteps coming. And West Rutland coming the other way with Sierra Pease running the point right now. Number 5 is Sierra Pease. She gets to the top of the arc between circles, hands the ball off to Kayla Pease. They'll run a little motion up top, and yeah, they're looking, and they give it off on the elbow to Sierra Pease. Oh, nice job. Sully read it, stole it. Let's see what she does this time. Got it this time. 41-28. She did a much better job getting her steps down correctly for the layup. West Rutland looking like they're going to get the win here on their home court on their season opener, and they have 10 days off now. 10 days. I asked the coach what he thought about that, and he loved it. He said he's got a young team, they need a lot of work, practice. And I was just thinking 10 days. I wouldn't mind 5 days off or 4, but 10 is a long time with no games. And that is going to be the 1-on-1 the other end. That was a foul on West Rutland, and that will send Cabot, number 4, Gulka, to the line to shoot. It had to be the 1-on-1, yeah. It's only the 7th team foul. And all this going on with just a minute 28 to go in the contest, and Gulka will get it. Gets them both. It's a nice job at the free throw line. Cuts the lead to 11 at 41-30. You see Pease working against Gulka. Cabot will be fine. They will. You know, it's early season. This is first game action. They got a lot of good athletes out there. Walczyk trying to back in, turns, fires. Ball was partially tipped, and it goes out of bounds off from Cobb's hands. So Cabot out of bounds, and it'll be West Rutland basketball. Tawny Bristol looking to put the ball in play. They have that box formation. They'll just have Kayla Pease kick out, and she'll get the ball. We're down to a minute to go in the basketball game. No. Long shot, long rebound. Comes down to Marcotte. She'll get it under control on the far side. Comes back to Cobb, and she'll go to Gulka. And Cobb wants to dump it down inside. It's just too tall for Nash. Last touch by Kayla Pease, and it should be green basketball. And so they'll have Cabot on the baseline with it with 54 seconds to go in the contest. Nash. Oh, Molly Washburn got a hand on it and almost able to tie it up and makes the steal instead. Washburn, nice job with the steal and traveled or fouled. Got a push, okay. You know what? That's a good call. That's why she traveled, because of the push. That's a West Rutland. That's only the 5th team foul on Cabot. First foul on Nash, and they'll bring the ball on to Bristol. And she'll get a hold of it again in the far corner here at the Hinchy Gym. She's in a lot of trouble. And, oh, they let her dribble out of it, and that's going to be a kick defensively. And it's off from Cobb's foot. And Talbert will come in for Nash. Now that's going on with 36 seconds to go. (41-30) West Side. The lead get as large as 17. 5-second call on Bristol. That'll turn the basketball over, and West Rutland will show no pressure in the backcourt. And he'll let Gulka bring the basketball up. Cobb says, why not? And the rebound will come down to Pease, and she'll get the long outlet up ahead to looking for Sierra Pease, and Marcotte will chase down the errant pass, get it to Gulka. To Sully, she'll turn, missed the shot. She wheeled into the paint, and 14 seconds to go in the basketball game. And Molly Washburn working it up over the midcourt stripe. Pressure being applied by Cobb. She'll go baseline, set, fire, and get it. All that going on, Molly Washburn just took care of business herself. That's going to be the basketball game. West Rutland will win it 43-30 over Cabot in their home opener. Get out there, support your student athletes, support Munger Vision, and stay warm.